Hi guys, welcome to Short Term Rental Company Live. My name is Scott. I'm the co-founder of this startup, and Sabrina.
Hi, I'm Sabrina.
Yes. You are a designer. Let them know who you are.
I am a designer.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, we're the creatives of Short Term Rental Company, and we have kind of a vision.
Yes, and the vision is that we would like to try to change the industry, as I don't think there is a lot of content out there based on what needs to be done and how to get this to the masses. I think more people should be hosting. I think more people should be using short-term rental companies, Airbnb, Booking.com, all the American ones, Home Away. I always say Home Away, but Home Away.
It's an Australian.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's one of Sabrina's favorite soap operas is Home and Away, by the way. If you don't know, Google it. Google's your friend.
Surfing. Sorry, I just thought.
Oh yeah, surfing. So today,
Airbnb holidays. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. So today we want to say the topic of the day is why people should that host should stop complaining, and I want to let you know simply that the majority of guests do not care about what you have to say about your house and your excuses. It's unfortunate. I feel you, because sometimes in life you don't want to do something, but you have to understand that even Airbnb management, right? They are pushing towards being more like a hotel.
Yeah, they are changing their standards, aren't they, a little bit?
They're
just making sure they're streamlining towards the high quality and sort of as a standard and a guideline of hotels. So they know that their requirements have to be much higher.
When you stay at an Airbnb, do you kind of expect it, not being part of the community in the beginning, expect it to be high standard?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, every time you go into a new Airbnb, it is a bit of a surprise. You get that surprise factor. You're not 100%. There's not like a written guideline of this is exactly what you're going to expect. But in a hotel, you do have ways of, demanding a certain level of quality.
And what she's saying is that we are not saying that we don't love short-term rentals. We do. We're here to try to help you come up with solutions, solve problems.
It's a mindset shift, isn't it? That's what we're trying to say, because a lot of people are just caught up in, there's forums, there's opinions, and the community gets really worked up into one tunnel vision kind of thing.
Yes.
But you have to step out and see, in the perspective of a customer, of a guest, customer service is number one. Customers are always right. So you need to cater for that.
100.
It's not the niche, it's the mass.
Definitely.
And those are the people that you want to attract to.
See, a long time ago, when Airbnb, not long time ago, but when Airbnb started and there was a community, and you just have to understand is the professional type of, you would call it like the people that are in the community. Yes, but they're like, I would say they're not even half of the amount of people that are using it now. They will only be a short percentage of the people that will use it in the future. So the people that are using it are the guests, obviously, and the people that are renting it out, obviously, is the hosts. And from a long time ago, I've noticed there's like a mentality of the majority of hosts that I know. Not everyone. I know some amazing ones, even super hosts, and we think that they do an amazing job. And we're not thinking that you're complaining. I'm talking about the people that have maybe one or two properties that have talked to me in the past. Scott, we're not a hotel. Someone complained about my sheets. Look, it's understandable. It's going to happen. But what I'm trying to say is, when you go into forums and complain, only other people that are in your level will understand. Just say this, if
you learn from your mistakes. So every time obviously everyone's human, we make mistakes, but you want to learn from that. So if you complain about the mistakes, you're not reaching your next goal. So you need to.
If there was a forum, right, that Hilton managers was on, yeah, you have to understand, think about it. And they were like, oh, we're so perfect, but they were complaining about this, like,
You fix it.
like the sheets on the iron. Do you think as a person you would care about what they, shut the fuck up and make sure that my hotel is exactly how I expect it to be for what I get paid? Here's the other thing. A long time ago, it's known that Airbnb was a cheap place to go, living like a local and all that jazz, which I believe. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I love you guys in Airbnb management. You're great. But you know that people are taking this as a business and seriously. But sometimes even people that are doing business or thinking about business, they want to still charge high, but say, oh, you know what?
Maybe cut a few corners. Hotels don't tend to do that because you get caught out instantly.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Wow, Airbnb, they could, learn a few things, hear the complaints, but not take action. Yeah. Hotels they need to take action, otherwise it won't be a profitable business in the end.
And so basically with the point that I was making as well is that they're charging high prices, higher than ever. Like it's literally a 50-50 in some places, whether you should stay in a hotel and Airbnb, right? And a lot of times you have to go out of your way to go to the Airbnb where hotels are more central in a lot of things. But we're here to try to help the hosts. So I want to tell you that you can't charge high and then expect people to be like, oh, I expect messy sheets. Look, in the end of the day, I'm not saying messy sheets. I was watching a video of STR University. I think he's one of the biggest YouTubers for Airbnb hosts, maybe a super host, I'm not sure. But then someone was complaining and he owned up, which is great, blah, 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 whatever. And he showed some images about his bed and it wrinkled and it complained. And look, it's all good, but we just need to get out the mentality. It happens, but it's not good enough. People don't expect it.
It was the cleaning company, obviously, doing that thing. But you should just learn from them and make sure you have a word with your cleaning company in the future. So then that could be, adjusted straight away and,
Yeah, but it's also, think about it, guys.
But it's the complaining.
It's the mentality.
Yeah.
It's the, but we are a Airbnb. We're not a hotel. We are not. That's the mentality. And yet, people like him make videos how to be perfect and stuff.
But if it was just, you have to just look at it as a, it's your business. You are the face of it, and you have to meet the customer's requests. Like, of course, you have to know there is, what's the word?
Even
like
rapport.
Yeah. You have to build that rapport, but of course, you're going to get extreme guests that are not,
happy.
Yeah, happy, but you have to meet them halfway.
It's not an excuse. The whole point is let's talk about this one thing. The sheets, right? Yes, you could make 50 million videos about, and great, I support it, and great person or whatever, but you can't have the mentality afterwards and going, but we're not, we're not Hilton. Let me tell you something here. If you stayed at a £30 in a ghetto in London, right, or whatever area, bad, like rough area, in £20, they're still doing the sheets great. You can't make that excuse. That's not an excuse. The best answer for this is not to go to the forum and say, oh, my guests don't understand.
Waste that energy or focus that energy into fixing the problem and making it better.
The energy on getting better. I'm sorry, it was like that. Then obviously there's a whole other matter about refunds, but the mentality of hosts should change. You don't see superhosts complaining as much. They worked it out. The reason why Airbnb made the model is that model works. When we go to Phuket this year, when we go to Melbourne this year, we want to make sure that the guy doesn't cancel on us. We want to make sure that it's a great, clean place. We want to make sure there's Wi-Fi. Secure. We don't want to hear problems. And we don't want to hear from the host, oh, our guests treat like a hotel. Listen, hotels, go in, sleep, do whatever you need to do, get out, eat, blah, blah, blah. It's not the host's problem about whether or not what the guests will do.
As long as they obviously follow the house rules.
Yeah, sorry, it's not the guest's problem about what the host is thinking. The guests, and look, there's videos on YouTube, you know, there's videos on YouTube about
how to become a better guest,
yeah,
how to be the best guest. So there's a lot of that only focus pressure on being the best guest, how to become a better guest. But then what about the other part? Yeah, from the other perspective,
there is no how to be a good guest. Obviously, there's a don't make mad crazy parties. Even hotels wouldn't like that. But there's you can't
just common
you can't
common sense.
Rent your place out and worry about what they're gonna do. Oh my god, loud music, and this stuff happens. You can't complain. You decided, you know what, I'm gonna rent my place out. You can't be like, oh, I hate these guests, and in your mind, don't do it then. Otherwise, you're going to live a very unhappy life. Because when people go there, they're going to be loud, they're going to be messy, and majority of the time, that's the whole point of you doing. Everybody wants to make money. I know people sometimes are penny pinchers. I am not. It's not a bad thing, but there are people that, like, I was sitting in a kind of investment thing yesterday, and there's a guy. And maybe it's going to cost me because I think of the way big picture. But there's a guy next to me and he goes to me, oh, that's £20 fee. And I'm like, bro, that's $20. Sorry, $20 fee. And I'm like, bro, that's $20. And he's like, well, that's an hour's work. But I'm thinking about how can I make a whole strategy so we can make more money in the future. If we move quickly with a mentality of trying to be the best we can be, then you don't have to worry about 20 here, about one bad guest here, about one thing. It doesn't matter. Just when you go to Harrods, when you say this is fucked up, they're not going to tell you, oh, but maybe you should have worn it that way. Then they're going to say, I'm sorry, we should going to do better. That's what,
That's exactly how it is, It's meeting the standards of customers.
So when you were working in the tech department and you were doing drawings and other people complain about the other people, can they complain, or did they just have to?
You just straight away have to, instead of looking at the problem, you have to find the solution straight there and then.
Yeah.
So even if it's contacting and giving them a discount, you have to kind of find a way to regain their trust.
We are not
That's
here
quite important
to try to ruffle feathers. I am not, as Gary Vee would say, razzing you. I'm not trying to piss you off. We are not here to annoy you. We are here to question and challenge your idea because we're new. You're going to tell us, oh, so how many houses do you have? Blah, blah, blah. In fact, we have a few. That's for one. But apart from that, we look at ourselves as a designer and as a strategist and both of us who have worked in the luxury industry for a very long time, okay? So we understand what it takes. We are also world travelers. I'm going to put a video up of every single place we've been without me fucking talking so you can understand and see, and we don't want no sign-ups. We just want to show. We are so qualified to tell you about what your house should look like, as we have been around for so long and have traveled. I'm an Australian citizen. I was born in Singapore. Sabrina has family in Colombia. We've been to Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Singapore, Hong Kong.
I love the list.
I could do it. I can go forever, right?
So we've traveled to Asia, all most continents. We just have to do a few more.
It's up to you. You can get the complainers and you can get people who don't like us, but we're building a company called
Short-Term Rental Company.
And we now have the .com, which I'm so happy with. Thank you so much, the universe. And we're going to build it so we can create solutions and give you solutions for whatever problem you have. Soon I'll have the CEOs of cleaning companies and stuff. I'll be talking to hosts. I'll be talking to people on the street. Yeah, and we'll be doing.
With not only our point of view, of course, we want to get everyone involved, the community, new guests, people that don't actually use the platforms, and kind of see different perspectives. That's what it's all about. Building a community and a media.
Yeah, we are here to destroy the content around short-term rentals, Airbnb, bookings.com, HomeAway.
Give a wider view.
Yes. And we are also, we might do some travel content as well. to help you and do vlogs about living like a local. Thank you for watching our program. We love you. If you are a host, let us know what you think.
Keep up the good work and
Yes.
always keep learning.
Yes. Have a good mentality. If you want any help, I don't want you to buy anything from me. Don't ever buy anything from me. You can stay at my places, but that's all it is.
For free, huh?
Maybe if we like you, maybe. Okay. Have a nice day, guys. This is short-term rental companies vlogs.
Enjoy.
Have a nice day. Rah!
Take it easy.
Well done.